Hi there. Welcome to the masterclass of the London Symphony Orchestra. I'm Emanuel Abbuhl. I'm Principal Oboe of the LSO, and I would like to welcome you. Now, I think what I imagine, or try to imagine, is where the music is flowing to. We could play it very static, just not trying not to make a mistake. But I think this wouldn't be the essential meaning of playing. So, first of all, try to breathe in the pulse of the piece. Whatever you play, if you play fast or slow piece, just in the pulse of the music. For example, if I play it much slower, again. For example, you breathe in really slowly. If you play it fast, that makes a different character, and you breathe in much faster. So breathe in the pulse you imagine is the right one. Then have a look at the writing of the composer. He writes only in the second half of that solo, crescendo and diminuendos. So open a bit on the sequence to go to the F and then the E flat and the D. And so on. Huh? So you have a really conclusion of the music, because it's written semplice, and that means simple. So simple and expressive is quite difficult to combine. Now let's continue with the Strauss, so the Don Juan, Richard Strauss. It's a tone poem written for large orchestra, and you can imagine it's really loud and really fast. And there is a middle section, and it's a very peaceful and quiet music, and we have again the privilege to play that tune together with the clarinet. For example, this line returns 3 times. So we have that scale going up from D to G, dropping on a D backwards. 3 times Strauss wrote this motif. Now, maybe don't try to play that 3 times the same way. There are different ways, so you could make a tension, detension, very simple. Yeah, so 3 different ways. There's no conductor to tell you exactly how you have to play, so you have to choose yourself. Then, to speak a little bit about vibrato, you might have no question, but I think vibrato should be in the most natural way, very close to human voice. Like you would sing a note, you would sing, express a line. And so imagine you blow out and move the air instead of thinking of rhythmic movements in your throat or your belly. The music should sing and it should relax and it should express itself. And especially romantic music needs as well a part of expression more than Baroque music. So use a little vibrato to play that excerpt. And you have time to breathe. Then, as everybody knows, to play low notes on a oboe softly is not that easy. So it's a bit difficult not to start with an accent. And so we should try to start like a flute or a clarinet. So when you play, so the low note, try to start with not with a harsh D. So try to start with a TH, for example, or na, pronouncing a different vowel than just a hard D. So you can produce a very soft attack instead. Okay? The next excerpt is by Rossini, La Scala di Seta, one famous overture with a lot of oboe solos. Again, we have a slow opening, and there try to express clearly what is written. Like we have dolce, we have a lot of legato, and we have hairpins, that means dynamic. Try to make a sort of a plan how you want to structure the piece. And then of course play it very naturally, not intellectually. But try to make a difference as well between major and minor, accompanying flute, again small cadenza, etc. So this is quite a varied music. Good. For example, I started a bit too slow, so we play a little faster because it's written andantino and not andante or grave or something like that. Then, did you hear the third and fourth bar is in minor? So try to express a bit different way of espressivo than the first two bars. Well, so between what I played, we are not a main voice. The flute has the main voice and solo, so we should be under it. The next entrance is again solo, responding on strings. Now let's pass to the fast part of that overture. Always start to practice slowly, so that your brain is always ahead of your fingers. Now try to think where this line goes already, to avoid that we play like a machine or we play just a study. So we have for example. We go to the second bar, but it's very gentle and more beautiful and elegant if we relax by playing to the second bar, but in the same time we relax. And you hear we have to go up, so there's a crescendo including. If we stay and just play notes, it will be boring. So this would be a slow tempo, then you increase a bit faster. For example, then try to go faster and faster till you reach your limit. Maybe you have no limit, so you can go very fast. So eventually you come at a speed to play that piece where you would need a different way of tonguing. That's so-called double tonguing. So you touch the reed on the tip of the tongue and then pronouncing ta ka ta ka ta ka. Or you say naga naga, like the Japanese town Nagano. Say naga 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 Nagano. Then you can play much faster and lighter than single tonguing. And again, try first on the reed alone, so you can practice on a C natural, and try to keep and to find the same pitch and same dynamic with both notes. It's quite hard in the beginning. To avoid. Yeah. So when you practice, you can go very fast. So you would need that for that excerpt. So we come to the end of this short masterclass. So thanks for watching, and I hope it will inspire you to play and to try as well to play all this music and possibly send a tape for the audition. So all the best and goodbye.